What's going on YouTube, man? We're going back to another video, man. You can tell from the title, man. I have went to my first college women's basketball games. I actually been to two. I think that's going to say it in the title. I wanted to go see UConn versus DePaul. So I got to see the #1 player in the country, Azzi, play against DePaul. And she was absolutely hoping. Now, I did not vlog none of these two games. I really wanted to, bro. But it just, sometimes when you go to certain events, you can just tell the vibe isn't to always have your phone not recording. And you feel me? It just feels a little awkward sometimes. So that's why I didn't get to vlog these two events like I should. I'm trying to get more out of my comfort zone in doing that. And just saying fuck what other people think around me, or you feel me? And just get on my own kid and just record and vlog and have a great time. But I'm going to try a different style of what I usually do for these videos. I actually got to record like 2 of these type videos. So it's this one and like another one type shit. So I'm just going to try it and see how it goes. And for those events that I don't fully vlog because either the vibes are too good, like how it was when I went to the Bulls Hornets game, and we were just able to vibe and chill out with my homies and shit and have a great time, or if it's just the environment around me. So like I said, I went to 2 women's basketball games. The first one was to see Azzi against DePaul. Obviously, I went to that game because I want to see the best women's player in the country hoop out, and she did. She had 25 fucking points. While I'm talking, I'm gonna be having videos that I took personally off my phone in like IG format, whatever the fuck this is called. Was that landscape or whatever? Pop up on the screen while I'm talking, and then at the end of the video, I'll put up the highlights from two of my favorite players that I got to see while I went to those games. So another game, like I said, I went to USC. That USC game, man. Now let's just finish talking about the UConn game in general, though. I'm kind of all over the place. Like I said, it's my first time filming this type of concept video. Yeah, DePaul is not a great women's basketball team, unfortunately. There are some players that I feel like on their team can't actually hoop, but like they're just like, I don't know, the way they play is like very textbook. Everything is ran by like just plays, and they literally try to run plays the whole entire time instead of, you feel me, just letting it happen organically and just hooping and trying to create some buckets. It's how like the way they was playing. So I don't know if they got something to do with their coach or the system they run or what, but there's not really no free form offense they have over there. Everything is literally, once the play fucking falls and crumbles, you just bring it back up to the top and reset and try to play again. So I did not like that on their end. But Azzi though, Azzi, I don't know how to say her name correctly. I've seen multiple people say her name in different ways, so I'm just gonna say it the way I say it. No disrespect, you feel me? She was hooping. And mind you, UConn is literally the best women's team, in my opinion, team in the country, y'all. They are the best team in the country. They are 30-0 as I'm recording this video. Pretty sure last night might have been their last game. I didn't get to watch it. I did watch the senior night game though that they had. And yeah, she's a bucket. I see why she's projected to go to #1 pick in the draft this year. She is a problem. When I went to the game, she dropped 25 fucking points. 25 points, straight buckets. Straight fucking work. You feel me? So y'all gonna be able to get them highlights. Honestly, put them in right now.
You need to make, so you might as well follow it up with a quick 3.
A 3 left on the pantheon of great players that he's coached.
Yes, and one thing he said that stuck out was the fact that she played soccer growing up. And I'm a big believer as
spot on the floor, Oriema says, where Strong isn't comfortable as she tees up.
And so it is unbelievable to see Azzi Fudd.
Told Sabel's injury is not as serious. We won't get into the details of how it happened, but Fudd on the backdoor cut. Hesitates, now the bounce pass. Jen able to finish it with the...
They've set up some things with 3-point shots. Azzi cuts backdoor. El Alfie, perfectly timed cut down the middle.
Fudd makes the extra pass to the trail three.
On that play right here, KK Arnold down the middle in transition. That's the hardest thing to guard. You know they're recovering from behind you. Got to be careful with the ball in the middle of the floor.
Fudd attacks the closeout. You said it, playing off 2 feet, always under control. The personal foul will give it back to UConn. Azzi Fudd. Wow, they're looking for a wire-to-wire.
All right, y'all seen the game. Y'all seen them buckets. Shit is crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. I hope nobody take offense to it. But I like when women's players kind of play like men. You feel me? Where they got like that street ball kind of aspect. So that's why I say men, because I don't really see a lot of females. A lot of female basketball is really just fundamentals, and that's honestly why I like watching it now. I feel like NBA does have not a lot of fundamentals, not a lot of plays and shit. I just don't like when it's overly just that, and it's just no athleticism and no, you feel me, skill that comes to it sometimes. But I'm starting to like watching female basketball. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to Azzi, man. She's a bucket. She's projected to actually go to Dallas with Paige. So that's gonna be an interesting little you feel me? A little interesting pickup to see how they do together at the backcourt and shit. So yeah, let's get into this next game though. USC versus Northwestern, man. Jazzy fucking Davidson. Oh my fucking goodness. Jazzy Davidson is a fucking bucket. Like, when I say she's a bucket, she's a bucket. And she's only a fucking freshman. Can somebody please explain to me also in the comment section, why do females have to do all 4 years of college to be eligible for the... Is it like, do they have to do all 4 years to be eligible for the WNBA draft? Like, what is that? My fault. I had to go do something for my mother. But, like I'm saying, Jazzy fucking Davidson. Why do they have to do 4 years of college to be eligible for the WNBA draft, or is it 3 years? Because all of them usually do 4 years. I don't understand why. Because from what I'm seeing, Jazzy Davidson can go to the WNBA right fucking now and give them fucking work. Give them work. I'm real curious to see how she develops. Hopefully she doesn't get no injuries, no serious injuries. And she could just go out there and hoop the rest of her 3 years, because she's a freshman right now. And to me, she's the best freshman in the country. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's just go overview of the game before I show y'all her highlights. I believe she dropped 20. I believe she had like 20 points this game. I actually have the highlights up on my page because I want to make sure they were on YouTube. So let me see how many points she had real quick. Yup, she had 21.6 assists and 3 rebounds against Northwestern. And Azzi, she had 25 points in 28 minutes, y'all. She dropped 25 points in 28 minutes, which is fucking crazy. The score of the UConn game, UConn versus DePaul, was 86-40. Then for USC, does it show it here, or do I have to look it up? I'm probably going to have to look it up. I'm probably going to have to look it up real quick. Give me 1 second. USC versus Northwestern women's basketball. It was 83-65. So both games were blowouts. The UConn game was damn near unwatchable by the third quarter. Like, midway through the third quarter, the shit kind of got like a little boring, just because UConn was whipping their ass. No bullshit. And then the USC game, in my opinion, was entertaining the whole way through, even though they were getting dubbed. Just because of the style of play that USC plays, they're constantly trapping the ball, they're constantly running full court presses. You feel me? And they move the ball. Everybody scores on the team, even though Jazzy be having fucking 20+ points a game damn near. Everybody still scores. Everybody still gets their buckets. Everybody still gets their shot attempts up. So it's a fun way they play basketball for real. So if you're looking to watch women's basketball, you don't know where to start, I recommend USC. They're not having the greatest season, obviously, because they don't have Juju over there, their best player. But if you were a betting man, I would put some money on USC winning the Women's March Madness tournament next year. With that starting, that they got a good little trio over there. Kennedy Smith's the bucket. Also, Kennedy Smith, she's a sophomore. Hopefully she stays, doesn't do no transfer or nothing like that. Hopefully Jazzy don't transfer either. Cause the way she's been hooping, she could definitely go to another school and get paid a lot of fucking money with this new NIL shit going on. But that big three gonna be of Juju when she returns next year. Of Juju, Kennedy Smith, and Jazzy Davidson, man, that shit's gonna be amazing, chat. So yeah, I enjoyed my time in both games. I honestly wish I went to more college basketball games in general, because they honestly a good little vibe, bro. They both had the little pregame introduction. You feel like how the Bulls does it, announcing their starting five and shit. That was lit to see and watch. The environment there was fire. And another crazy thing was, bro, that DePaul game was a home game for UConn versus UConn. And the UConn, and the crowd was all UConn motherfuckers, bro. It literally felt like a UConn fucking home game, and they were away. And then Northwestern game, that was a mixed crowd, you feel me? Yeah, that shit was crazy. Both games we were sitting like first row. So I was on Instagram, on their Instagram pages for both games. On the USC Instagram page, Northwestern Instagram page, DePaul Instagram page. I didn't check UConn, but she was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The mascot kept fucking with me at the Northwestern game and shit. Shit was vibey, chat. I ain't gonna lie. So if you haven't went to a college basketball game yet, I recommend it. It is affordable. It's not too bad on pricing. I'm going to a men's game literally on Wednesday coming up. Today is Friday. So, next week I have a men's game I'm going to, because I haven't been to a men's game yet in general. And I wanted to go to Illinois versus Michigan, but them tickets are fucking crazy, y'all. Fucking crazy. And then UIC, they don't really play anybody that's worth watching, in my opinion. So I just randomly just picked a DePaul versus Villanova game. I'm going to be hating on Villanova since they beat Michigan multiple times in the tournament. So just be able to see how college men basketball players play, what's the difference. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I am going to throw the Jazzy clip in at the end of this video once I get done with it. I probably should throw it in now. Put the Jazzy clip in right now.
To get her shot up.
And Jones makes it yet again a missed three-pointer for USC, but a second opportunity. Jazzy Davidson says enough of that missing. After 3 straight for the Trojans not going in, she gets their first 3. And everything feels a little better.
Well, and you saw it. Laura Williams missed the point-blank layup, but was able to get her own offensive rebound putback. But she needs less of the offensive rebounding putbacks and more of making the initial shot.
Davidson's hit both three-pointers she shot. Now she's turning defense into offense with a chance at another three-point play.
This is why Jazzy Davidson...
You can move it if you're jumping to shoot, and she did it right there.
Northwestern has smaller guards, which gives you a little more... It's a beautiful jumper.
Nowhere to go. This is impressive defense, and it ends with a block by Davison.
For a short jumper, it's a great defensive game plan.
That is the 52nd block for Davison on the season. #1 in the Big Ten. It immediately leads to more points as Dunn drills another 3. Davison, what a beautiful move! How smooth is Jazzy? Nice job of Jazzy to keep it with USC. Here's Jones. 7 3-pointers for the Trojans.
The Northwestern Wildcats lose a timeout, so they have 2 for the rest of the game.
And it leads to an immediate bucket from Cara Dunn.
But when you've been dealing with that pressure...
Oh, Jazzy.
She's just stretched out.
Jazzy.
She makes it look too easy. It was Jazzy like Miles Davis.
Smooth jazz. And thankfully the ball was inbounded before we could show what I looked like back in 2008 covering that game. And there's the freshman Jazzy Davidson, who was barely alive back in that moment. Dunn, the bounce pass to Samuels. Yeah, quick passes from USC leads to a 3 by Smith. Nice effort by Lau to keep it alive. She's down and slow to get up under the other basket as Davidson aggressively comes the other way and scores with a three-point opportunity.
It's just her length just really makes it hard.
Samuels, that's a 4-on-2 break they had for a moment. Jones drills it in the corner.
He just would beat me by 30 during the game. But the first time that we were able to beat George Washington.
All right. Y'all seen her play. She's a fucking bucket. I almost forgot to throw it in there, y'all. The most important one, my favorite basketball player in the women's side. I almost forgot to throw her highlights in there. But, yeah, I'm going to try to vlog the men's game. I'm going to see how it goes the day of because I might be tired. I don't know yet. Actually, I don't know what my work schedule is yet. So, hopefully, I'm still off on that Wednesday. And I just got to go into work at the nighttime, bro. But it is what it is. Like I said, I recommend y'all going to a game if y'all haven't already. Stay tuned for more lit content. I do vlog a lot of shit in general, a lot of events. Yeah, I have vlogged and a lot of videos I have coming up that's gonna be fire. I'm sitting on some videos as well that's like bangers because I'm trying to like load up multiple bangers in a row that I just have in my category, in my Dropbox and shit. Now you know what I mean, not my Dropbox, you feel me? Yeah. So I can just drop them all at once and just see how they do and see if those type videos are good for me to make on top of the vlogs and top of the fashion shit that I'm doing. So yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Azzi. Shout out to Jazzy Davidson. Big fan. I got my support moving forward. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Bow.